Salam and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, marhaban, and thank you for joining me. Today, I'd like to talk to you all about Arabic and how to reinforce it in your home or how to practice it on your own and what you can do for yourself or with your children. So let's get started. I stopped by my local Islamic store and noticed they had some new books in. Initially, I was thinking to order my books off of Amazon, and then when I saw the total in my cart, I figured, you know what, I'm not ready to let me budget for this. So I was really happy to see these books were there because they're really thin, but they're very useful. And I'll show you a zoomed in picture of each book, but for now I just want to show you that they have the letters or the words that you can trace in Arabic, and this is for level 1, or it says like Mustawa Awal right here for level 1, and you can trace the Arabic letters so that you can get more familiar with writing them or have your children trace the Arabic letters, and it's really useful as far as reinforcement, enrichment, or just trying to study at home. I don't know, maybe you're already taking a course online or something like that, but when you're at home and you have some free time, you can trace the letters to familiarize yourself with it or just to practice your handwriting or your khat. The next book that I have here is for colors, or in this case, this book is called Colors and Animals. Or colored animals, I'm sorry. So you have pictures of the animal and the name of the animal in Arabic, followed by the name of the animal, I'm sorry, in English, and the option to color the lion, for example, or the monkey. And you can do it or your child can do it. It's enrichment for learning how to speak Arabic, because when you have these activities, somehow the mind seems to remember it, or it engraves it in your memory. The next book I have is about fruits and vegetables, and it's pretty much the same as the book about animals. It shows the fruits or the vegetables in color, then it gives you the name of the fruit and vegetable, allows you to color, or your child to color the picture so that it's engraved in your memory, as well as the words and their meanings in Arabic and English. Another book I have, and I'm really glad I came across this one, because this one is it reminds me of the Qaidah Noorani, and that's the book that we're teaching our children out of. The Qaidah Noorani is what we're teaching our children to learn how to read the Quran. So when I came across this book right here, I was really glad, because these books are, where's the price? They're $2.99. They were $2.99 in my local Islamic store, and online some of them are downloadable, or you can download them for free. Others you have to purchase, and I was just glad to find these because it was really useful at the time, or it was really convenient at the time for me. And I grabbed it so that you all can see these words in here. And like I said, I'll show you the close-up. But the words in here are, some of them are from, or most of them are from Holy Quran. This doesn't necessarily teach you how to speak Arabic, but more so how to get familiar. Like when you're teaching a child how to read in English, they have sight words, vocabulary words, flashcards, things like that. That is what this book is teaching. It gives you sight words, like the words that are in Holy Quran most of the time, or the majority of the words that are repeated. It's really useful as far as having a hard copy, because like I said, we do have the ability to download them, and the kids can watch it on the laptop or the tablet or something like that. but it makes sense too to have a hard copy so that they can remember, or so that we can turn off the screens, we can turn off the electronics, we can turn off everything and open a book the good old-fashioned way, and they can have this hard copy to work out of and they won't miss a lesson. So that's why I grabbed this. Makwanat al-Manzil. So in this book, it's pretty much like the book that I showed you previously with the animals, the fruits and vegetables, and you color the picture, and you also color the words, and you remember the words, because you know, with this activity you ingrain it in your mind, or it's written on your, or it's in your memory. So there are pictures of items that you would find in your house, such as the bed or the desk or the lamp or something like that, chairs and things. So when you or your child are reading together or studying this together or on your own, this is a great resource. And then they don't have the English, so this is a good time to write the English yourself on the book. Maybe you want to make a line and write the English, or have your child write the English. Either way, it's really good reinforcement to see if or to see how well you're doing, how well you're progressing. This one right here is called Sukoon wa Shadda, and in this book it teaches you how to pronounce letters that have shadda over them, or how to stay silent on letters that have the sukoon over them. In this book, I just grabbed this one because I really felt like it was fantastic, because it's called Mawlid an-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And basically this book just tells you the story of the arrival of the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and what was going on at the time when he was born, and how he was taken care of, or what happened with his family. And it is all in Arabic. So this is a really good book to test your Arabic skills. And what you can do, because there's no English throughout the entire book, there's enough space in between the letters. If you wanted to mark your book, there's enough space for you to actually write the English in between the Arabic lines. So that's all for these books. Another tip you may have already seen on my Instagram. So I went to a site called YemeniLinks.com, and I printed off their Arabic colors and then laminated them, just cut them out. You can see that on my Instagram timeline. And then I took the sheet. It's like, it would have been 2 sheets, but I just printed front and back and put it in a sheet cover or sheet protector so that the kids can study. And you can, you know, obviously put this in their notebook, and then you add the pages that they've studied. You can make your own by having them write out these words on you can get some basic college wallpaper and have them write out the words, the colors in Arabic, and then you put those in protective sheets as well, if you'd like, just if you want it all symmetrical and uniform, and you add them to the notebook. You can put these in the notebook pocket and call it a day, you know. And this can be your method or your way to study Arabic at home for yourself, for your children. But we all need reinforcement sometimes, especially with Arabic being our second language. And that is how we do it here. And inshallah, this will help you in your home. And inshallah, this video is very helpful to you. I hope you like it and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And I will talk to you all later. Inshallah. Tabarak wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.